Manchester City were our opponents at Elland Road next. So, if I've got this correctly, because I haven't done editing for a bit, it's after the Barcelona game. So our tough opponents coming thick and fast. Pavlidis is in here and scores for Leeds United on 5 minutes 35 seconds pretty much. Good stuff from the number 9. Good ball to find him as well. Entertaining encounter this one was. Nice ball. Pavlidis onto it. Into the corner she goes with authority from that right foot. De La Vega, the provider. And Pavlidis, the finisher. Get in. Trying to attack again, but Manchester City come away with the ball. Mendy forward. In the area to Gabriel Jesus. I think that's off the post in the end. And then gratefully accepted by Unsane in the goal. Kekou. Just waiting. To Raskin. To Chalabar. To Kasunu. To Sugawara. Sugawara can't go forward. Turns back. Eventually to Chalabar. Looking for De La Vega, looking for Raskin, to Vaca, to Dabitashley, and then trying to get the ball across, intercepted, but we've won it back, and Vaca tried to curl it. He wasn't far away, he really wasn't. Tried to curl it into that far corner, but agonisingly wide. Then Manchester City pressured us, which they did all game, as per Manchester City. That's what you get, isn't it? Nice quick passing down that side, releasing the runner, check back, ball in, that's a good save, and Jesus pounces on it. It's the equaliser for Manchester City on 19 minutes. Nice break down that far side. Good ball in as well it was. Jesus there. Unsane did well, but Jesus reacted very quickly and took it near post all along the deck. Unsane couldn't get down fast enough. Got a free kick. And I am in pursuit of a really good free kick, so I'm trying lots of different free kicks to score a belting goal from tight angles and all that sort of stuff, because I just want to score something spectacular, and it's not happening, and it didn't happen there, but I really want to score a belter of a free kick, so I've set my sights on something over 35 metres out, or something at ridiculous angles. Anyway, shot comes in. But that's always going wide, that one. There seemed to be a lot of action in this game when I put it together on the highlights. Manchester City trying to work it forward, being intercepted, and then we give it away. Back with Manchester City in the end. Jesus, was that Jesus with the slide and the shot? Either way into our keeper's arms, wasn't it? Lovely ball to Raskin, and saved by their keeper, a double barrel save, and PES did not do their keeper justice here, because the first save is a good save, because he gets a real firm hand to it, real low down, and I tell you what, Raskin caught that properly. But the replay that PES gave it didn't give the keeper the credit for the double barrel save, because he saved again from our man coming in. It was a really good piece of goalkeeping by the Manchester City keeper, and PES just replayed the one save, and it's, come on man, keepers deserve credit too. Anyway, moaning at PES replays aside, which you can do in different areas of the game, can't you? It finishes 1-1 in the first half. Both sides really having a go, and yeah, like I say, a very entertaining encounter this one was when I looked at it on the replay. Chalobah to De La Vega. De La Vega to Pavlidis. It gets fortunate Pavlidis, and I was very annoyed with myself. So you'll see very slightly the pause screen come up, because when I get annoyed with myself or I'm annoyed with the game, I tend to hit the pause button a lot. Anyway, Raskin curls one. Oh no, it's De La Vega's curling one, and that's not too far away, but it's not on target. So you know, Yuri Alberto comes on. And he will be playing on the right hand side. Manchester City come forward, get the cross in, another save by Unsane and away by the Leeds United defenders, and then Pavlidis comes off and Esposito comes on. As you can see, crowd happy with that. They like Esposito and they like Pavlidis anyway. So. Manchester City at this point were giving away an awful lot of free kicks down the sides, down both flanks. We were twisting and turning and they were hacking us down. And that is the first yellow card that the referee dished up, and I think it was just too late. They'd been doing it a lot, and they must have conceded like 4 free kicks by this point, you know, on both sides sort of thing. And that's the first yellow card he brandished. So yeah, the referee eventually got with it, but it all finished square, honours even at Elland Road, 1 goal apiece. So there's all the stats. Jesus apparently man of the match. Match day 3 results. And then Bossman is, yeah, you know, it's not been a bad start, but let's win some more. I mean, we've played Barcelona, we've played Manchester City, we've played some tough teams early doors. Anyway, we're getting an offer from Berlardi. For Berlardi, sorry. And he's not going to get the game time, really, because what I find in PES is if I've got 3 centre-backs, generally that's good enough. And a defensive midfielder who can fill in at centre-back. If I've got 4 centre-backs, I generally find that one of them is going to be unhappy. You know, I'll have an unhappy camp not getting enough game time. So Berlardi has been a decent player for us. We play Spurs next, free kick over the bar. Just too much on that. Direction, okay. Just power, wrong. Yeah, I generally find centre-backs, you know, what was I saying? Berlardi, good servant to the club. He was recommended by picked out by a scout when I needed quality, you know, to up the quality when we were in the division below. And he's done alright, but he lacks a few things for me. You know, balance, I think, was one area, and there's a few other things, and I just felt that I could get a better centre-back at his type of age with better potential, you know, or a younger one. So that's the route that I chose. Because I've got Lukumi, Kasunu, and yeah, guy beginning with S. And I just felt that Berlardi was surplus to requirements. Nice shot anyway. I think that was the Raskin curler, wasn't it? Nice shot. Not too far away, that one. Not sure if it brushed the top of the net in there. But this Tottenham game was very I seem to get frustrated with it. I noticed in the replays when I was putting this together on a highlight stat, I had hit the pause button quite a bit, and there seemed to be a few finicky things. I'd stopped it to have a look at something where one of their players caught the back of my player's heel, and it wasn't a free kick and stuff. So anyway, Lamela gives Spurs the lead pretty much on half an hour. Medic Maniac wasn't chuffed. Frustrating game, teeming down with rain, and Spurs take the lead. I had Lamela in PES 2011. 2011, yep. And he scored quite a few goals for me with that left foot. Coming in on the right hand side. Deflection into the path of Lamela, into the back of the net. I've had to cut this game in second half as well, because it wouldn't fit on the video, because the Manchester City match, there was so much action in that one. De La Vega, centre circle-ish, forward now, deflection, another shot. We had a lot of deflected shots. That's some of the stuff that I had to cut actually in the second half, were just, you know, bits where we had a lot of pressure, and maybe we had a couple of, you know, deflected shots in that area of pressure. But Spurs did put a lot of bodies in and around the area, and we found it extremely difficult. Another curler by Raskin probably. I did try them. Second half, yeah. Second half. Like I say, it was second half where I had to cut things really, and just in the end get to the, you know, the real important bits. I tried a chip there. Didn't work, obviously. Free kick from Spurs, and then we roll the ball out. Saguara, Gabby Tashley, to Raskin, to Chalaba, forward to Pavlidis, turns, gets in the shot, keeper saves, away by Spurs. And then we'd had a sustained bit of pressure here as well, and I think this was one of the bits where I'd already previously cut a Pavlidis effort that was blocked, and yeah, this is kind of what it was like. Sustained pressure from us, Spurs getting men in and around, trying different ways to get, you know, into the area and get shots away. Eventually, unsurprisingly in this game, our goal comes, you know, like from that scenario, and eventually it's deflected. Because we did have a lot of spells like that, to be fair, but, you know, Spurs just doggedly got bodies in the way. Frustrating. And that one, they had bodies in the way, but it deflected it into the net, trickled over the line, and we got our equaliser, which we deserved, really. We really did deserve it. Like I say, there was a lot of niggly things in this game, and I was getting very frustrated with it. And PES was doing its thing where it was, like I say, you know, clipping the heels of my players and not getting the ball, and then my player would lose possession of the ball, and then they'd get it, and it's like, the game wasn't helping me at all. It was really frustrating. You can see there we completely dominated the shot count. I came away from that thinking, how didn't we win? But it's just one of them games. Match day 4 results coming up, and I shall see you for the next one. Take care.